Hi guys. So far we have discussed about LLM ops and this Generative AI Vertex AI. Now in this video we'll be trying to use this Vertex AI as a practical. That means let's say if I want to use any kinds of foundation model with the help of Python code, so how we can do it. Okay, that means we'll be doing the entire hands-on in this video. So try to open up your Google Cloud, guys, everyone, and just try to open up your Vertex AI. I already showed you how we can open up the Vertex AI, right? Now, after opening the Vertex AI, the first thing you have to do, you have to enable all the recommended APIs. So there you will see one option, enable all the recommended APIs. So make sure you have already enabled all the recommended APIs. So after enabling, in the notification bar, you will see all the API has been enabled. So these are the API you should enable. Otherwise, sometimes actually will get different error. So that's why make sure you enable all the API. Now here you can either open up your Google Colab to perform all the, let's say, operation I'll be doing here. Either you can also open up this Colab Enterprise or Workbench. Okay, so here I'm using this cloud platform, that means LLM ops platform. So in this video, I'll show you how we can use their services actually. Let's say if I want to use Colab Enterprise, how we can use Colab Enterprise. You can also launch this Workbench. So what is the difference between Workbench and Colab Enterprise? Let me show you. So in Workbench, actually, you can select the machine configuration. So here you can create a new Workbench. Just try to click on create. Now here you can select the machine configuration, like what should be the machine name, what is the reason. Then you can also select the instance type. Okay, that's how actually you can change the configuration. Okay, all the configurations you can change here. Okay, everything you can change here. That means if you want to create a custom machine as per your requirement, you can change here. And here you can see the pricing summary. That means per hour it will charge you $0.18. You can see price is very less. It's not like a very huge amount of money they will be charging. It's like very less money. So you can also create your custom configuration. But here I'm not going to create the custom configuration. What I'll do, I'll use the Colab Enterprise. Okay, this one. So it will give me Google Colab kinds of interface, and there I can actually do my coding. So after clicking on Colab Enterprise, so here you will get one option, create a notebook. Okay, so just create a notebook. You can also select the region, but I will keep the default region, US Central 1. Okay, that's it. Now you can give the name. I can rename this notebook. Let's say I'll rename it as Vertex AI demo. Okay, you can give any name. I've given this name. Now, if you want to increase the size of the notebook, if you want to increase the size of the cell, let's say if I write something, so the text is like very small here. So I can also increase the size. So for this, what I can do, I can click on the settings. You just go to the editor, and here you'll see this font size. Just try to make it as I can take 28. Okay, 28. I think it is fine. Now, the next thing what you have to do, guys, you have to connect this notebook. So let's click on the connect button. See, guys, once you will be connecting the notebook, it will give you this kinds of pop-up screen. That means you have to select an account. Okay, like which account you want to use. So make sure whatever actually account you are using for the Google Cloud Console, that means for the Vertex AI, that account you have to select here. So this is my Google Cloud account. I'll just try to select. Now it is also asking for password. So let me give my password and I'll click on next. So if you're doing for the first time, so it will give you this kinds of authentication. It's just a one-time authentication. Okay, that's it. So guys, as you can see, my runtime is connected. Now, if I execute the cell, if you want to execute the cell, just press Shift and Enter. The same thing, the way actually you execute any Colab notebook, you can execute as the same. Now see, I'm getting the OK output. Now you can also download this notebook. So there is a download button. You can also download the notebook. So first of all, let's do the coding. After that, you can also download this notebook. Even I will also share this notebook with you in the resources section. Fine. All right. Now see, here we'll be using actually Vertex AI. Okay, we'll be using Vertex AI services. That means we'll be using Model Garden. So from the Model Garden itself, what we'll do, we'll try to access different kinds of foundation model. Got it? And if I want to use Model Garden, that means the complete Vertex AI, I have to install one library. So you have to install Vertex AI SDK for Python, because we'll be using Python code, right? And if you're using Python code, you have to install this library. So here I want to install the upgraded version of the package, and this is the package name, Google Cloud AI Platform. Got it? If you want to use Vertex AI, you have to install this Python package. Now let me install. Okay, now after installing, it will tell you restart the runtime. Just click here. So it will automatically restart the runtime. After that, you just need to import Vertex AI. Okay, just to test whether everything is fine or not. Now see, if I import, it should work. See, it's working fine. There is no error. Fine. Now see, those who are running this code from the Colab notebook, you just need to do two configuration here. So let me show you. So the first configuration you have to do this one. That means you have to authenticate with the Google Cloud first of all. So here, let me write the code. So first of all, you have to authenticate with the Google Cloud, okay, from the Colab notebook. And for this, you have to execute this line of code. So here, everything I'm running from the Vertex AI only. That means I'm using Colab Enterprise from the Vertex AI. I don't need to perform the authentication. But if you're running from the Google Colab, that time you have to do the authentication, guys. Okay. So let me show you one example. Let's say if I want to load any model from the Colab Enterprise, that means if I'm using Vertex AI services, I don't need to authenticate it. I can easily load it. Let me show you. So for this, let's import some of the library first. So here I'm importing some of the library. You can see generation config, generative model. Okay. I'll tell you why I'm importing them and what is the use of it. First of all, let me import all of them. Now let's say I want to load one model. Let's say I want to load this Gemini 1.0 Pro model. So you can see there is a model Gemini 1.0 Pro. Just click here. If I click here, you will see the model ID. You just need to copy the model ID from here. Now, if you just go below, they have already given the source code. Here, you can see this is the model ID. Just try to copy this ID and try to paste it here. Okay, that's it. Now, see, if I execute this code, it will automatically load the model. See, there is no error. But if you executing from the Colab notebook, you will see you will get one error. That means your notebook is not authenticated with the Google Cloud. Okay, so that's why you have to execute this line of code. It will, what it will do, it will authenticate first of all. It will ask for the email address. That means which email address you are using for the Google Cloud account. That email address you have to select first of all. Got it? Then the next actually configuration code you have to run. This one. Let me show you. This one. If you are using Colab Enterprise, guys, you don't need to execute. But if you are using Google Colab, you have to execute. Now see, this is the code you have to execute. So here you have to pass the project ID as well as your location. Okay, that means region. Now how you will get the project ID? So here you can see on top you have the project ID. Just try to click here. Now see, I'm inside my first project. So here is the project ID. Just try to copy the project ID and try to mention it here. Okay, in this box actually, you just need to paste it here. Then you have to give the region name. And what is your region name? You can see I'm inside US Central 1. So try to mention US Central 1 here. Okay. Then if you execute, it will automatically initialize with the Vertex AI. That means it will authenticate with the Vertex AI with your configuration. Now it will get to know, okay, now you are the correct user. So once it is authenticated, then you will be able to use all the services from the Vertex AI. That is all the foundation model, all the services you can use. Got it? So these two lines actually you have to execute if you are using Google Colab. See, Colab only. And if you're using Colab Enterprise, no need to execute, guys. Okay, you can run as it is. I hope it is clear now. Okay, so now I think you saw how we can load the model. To load the model, you have to use one function called Generative Model. You can see I've already imported this Generative Model from the Vertex AI preview.generative AI models. Now import Generative Model. Inside that, you just need to give the model ID. Now, if you want to use any other model, simply just try to open. Let's say you want to use 1.5 Pro model. So just click here. Okay, so you can see Gemini 1.5 Pro model. Now just try to go below. And here is the model ID. So try to copy the model ID. So this is the model ID. Just try to copy and try to paste it here. So that's how, if you want to use any model from the model guidance, just try to copy the model ID and try to paste it inside this function. It will automatically load that model for you. So now let's test this model. So here I'm going to pass one prompt. So here I've already prepared one prompt. Let me show you. This is the prompt, guys, I have prepared. Okay, see, so here I'm using the model object and I'm calling one function called generate_content. Inside that I'm passing the prompt. Why is sky, so here is the prompt. Why is the sky blue? And stream is equal to true. Why I've given stream is equal to true? Because if I show you, if I let's say open the Gemini or ChatGPT, if you can open anything, let's say if I give this same prompt here now. So if I let's say pass the same prompt, why is the sky blue? Any kinds of prompt if you give, it will give you stream kinds of output. See, it's not actually one shot output. It will give you stream output. So I think here you saw it will give you stream output. That means after one word, it is coming another word. Okay, that's how it is giving stream output, not in one shot. So that's how we also want to get the output from my response. Okay, that's why I've given this parameter stream is equal to true. That means it will give you stream output. Got it? Now see, if I execute, so here you will get one response object. See, this is the object. Okay. So it would be an object. See, this is a generator object. Now here I can apply any kinds of iterator, that means looping, and I can get the response. Now let me show you. So here you can apply looping. So here I'm applying looping for response in responses. and I just wanted to print the text. Okay, whatever text actually I'm having from the response, I want to print it. Now see, if I execute the for loop right now, you will see the response. See, this is the response actually I got, and this response is actually short response. That's why you didn't saw the streaming output, but if it is generating bigger output, you will see the streaming output would be visible. Got it? Now you can try with different prompt. Let's try with another prompt. So I'll give another prompt here. Let's say I'll give what are the latest developments in the automotive industry. Okay, now if I execute, so it should give me the response. Okay, see, this is the streaming response I'm getting, guys. I think you saw. Okay, that this is called actually streaming response. See, the complete response I got. Great. Now see, here I pass the prompt directly. Okay, in the generative generate content function. But if you want to pass as a parameter, you can also do it. For this, I've created another example. So this is the example, guys. Just a minute. Just see that. So here I created a variable called prompt, and inside that I've written the prompt. Let's say this is my complete prompt. Create a numbered list of the 10 items. Each item in the list should be a trend in the tech industry. Each trend should be a less than 5 words. Okay, try. Now you can give any kinds of prompt. Now here what I'm doing, I'm calling the model object generate content. Inside that I'm giving the prompt. Okay, whatever prompt actually I've defined, stream is equal to 2, then again I'm performing the looping operation. Now see, if I execute, it should give me the output. Okay, now I can also customize the prompt. Let's say here I can give translate in Hindi. See, I'm also getting the Hindi translation as well. Got it? So that's how you can also customize your prompt. It's up to you. Now, I think you remember whenever I was like going through the model garden. So I can also open this model in a Vertex AI Studio. I think I showed you. So let's open this model in the Vertex AI Studio. See, if you open the Vertex AI Studio, right hand side, you can see, you can also set some of the model parameter like temperature, output token. Okay. So these are the things you can also change. So how we can change with the help of Python code? Because as a developer, we have to use with the help of Python code, not from the UI interface. Got it? From the UI interface also, you can use the model, but as a developer, we have to use from the Python SDK. So here we can also set the model configuration. So let me show you. So for this, you have to use this function actually. So I think you remember the generation config. Okay. So let me show you. So I already prepared. So inside generation config, I'm passing all the parameter. Okay. Let me the temperature, top P, top K, candidate. Okay. Max output and so on. And I think you already know these are the parameter I already explained previously. What is temperature? What is top P, top K? Got it? Here temperature means here you are assigning the model creativity, like how much creativity you want from the model. If it is close to 1, that means it will take risk. It will be more creative. If it is close to 0, it won't be taking any kinds of risk. Okay, that's the idea. Now this generation config you have to pass as a parameter of generation config. Here you can see generation config is equal to generation config, and the same prompt I have given, stream is equal to 2. Again, I'm looping through the response. Now if I show you, now I'll see that your output would be more creative. Okay. So previously, I think you remember we got actually very short output. Now see, this output is more creative right now because we given the configuration model parameter right now. Okay, I hope it is clear. Now let me show you another thing you can do. This is called actually test chat prompt. Now what is test chat prompts? Let me show you one example. Let's say here I ask one question: why is the sky blue? Okay. Now this prompt actually I have given, and my Gemini will try to remember this prompt. Now if I ask, give me the answer in bullet point. Okay. Now see, here I haven't mentioned I want this answer. I just give me the answer in bullet point. It will automatically remember my previous, let's say, context. Okay. That means I want to ask this particular response. Now see, it has given me in the bullet point. Okay. So this is called actually memory. That means it is trying to remember the chat history. So that thing you can also perform here. So let me show you. So for this, you have to use one more line here. This is the line, guys. Model.start chat. So this start chat will automatically remember all the conversation you are doing with your large language model. Now this is the prompt actually I have given. My name is Bappi. You are my personal assistant. My favorite movies are The Lord of Rings and Hobbit. Suggest another movie I might like. So this is the prompt I'm giving, and this is the stream is equal to 2 I'm giving. And now see, if you're using chat, that time you have to use chat.send message. Okay, chat.send message, because here you have initialized the model. I think you remember. Now see, if I execute the program. So guys, as you can see, I got the output. Okay. Now what I will do, based on this answer, I will ask another question. So because it has remembered my previous context. So here now asking, are my favorite movies based on a book series? This is what actually I'm asking. Now see, if I ask this question, So it will refer my previous actually context. Yeah, you can see both the Lord of Rings and the Hobbit trilogies are the based on the book series, okay, by J.R.R. Tolkien. Okay, now I can show you the story. So if you want to see the story, just write chat.history, so it will show you the entire story. See, so first of all, you ask this prompt, your model has given this answer. Then again, you ask this question, your model has given this answer. Got it? I hope it is clear. Fine. So that's how actually we can use any kinds of language model. Now let's try to see any multimodal. That means we'll be also using some vision model. So I think you know, here actually we are also having some vision model as well. So this is my model garden. Now just click on the vision model. You will see there are different kinds of vision model are available. So from here, I'm going to use one vision model. So Gemini 1. Pro vision model. So you can search this model here. Now, if you want to load this model, you can load like that. This is the model ID. So let me show you this model. I'll copy the name and in the model garden. So here you can search this model. You will see Gemini 1.0 Pro vision model. Okay. Now see, this is the vision model. So with this model, actually, you can also work with the images and videos. Okay. Now this is the model ID you have to give. Now I've given the model ID. Now let's load the model. Fine. Now here I'll be working with images and videos, and to work with images, videos, I need some helper function. That means this helper function will help me to load the image, visualize the image. Okay. So here I have created some helper function. Let me show you. So these are the helper function I created. You can see different helper function I created. Display image. So it will display the image. If you want to get any image as a bytes from the URL, you can get with the help of this function. Load image from the URL, you can use this function. Get URL from the GCS, you can use this function. Print multimodal prompt. That means if you want to print any multimodal prompt, you can use this function. Okay, so that's how we can create some utility related function, and this function you will get over the internet. If you just simply search how to display image, give me a function, you will get this kinds of code. Okay, so I have initialized. These are the utility related function as of now. Okay, so here the first thing I'm going to show you how to generate actually caption from any image. Okay, so for this, let's see one example. This is the example, guys. So here I'm downloading one image. You can see this is the image URL. So guys, you can see this is the image. Okay, this image actually will be downloading. So here, let me show you. And how we are downloading the image, we are using gsutil command. Okay, so if you execute this command, it will download the image from the URL. Then I'm loading the image. Then I'm giving a prompt, describe this image. Okay, I'm passing the image as well as the prompt. Then I'm using the multimodal. That means the model we have loaded, I think, remember this Gemini 1.0 Pro vision model. Okay, you can also use any other vision model. So simply go to the model garden and try to choose any other vision model. You can use as it is. Okay, now let's get back. Now whatever actually, let's say output I'm getting, I'm just rendering. Okay, that's it. Now let me show you. So guys, as you can see, this is my results I got. So here I've given a prompt and this is the image. Now it has given me the caption. So the image shown a gray cat with black strips walking in the snow. The cat has yellow eyes and long tail. You can see yellow eyes and long tail. Cat is walking towards the camera. Okay, that means this is a great caption my model has given me. Now let me show you another example. So I prepared another example. So guys, you can see I'm using another image. Now, if I show you this example, see, this is my prompt. I have given describe the image. That means describe the scene. Now see, this is the response I got. Now this is the response to pontoon boats are anchored in the Charles River in Boston. In the background are two breeze and Boston skyline. So guys, as you can see, this is a correct caption my model has given me. Okay. Now, if you want to use load image function, that means the function we created in the utility function to load this image URL, you can use this load image URL function as well. And with the help of that, we can also do the same thing. Okay, there are different techniques you can load the image. You can also use OpenCV to load the image. Okay, it's completely fine. Now see, I'm getting the same output. Now here we'll be learning another thing. Here we'll be combining multiple image and text prompt for the few shot prompting. That means here I'll be passing the few shot to my model, and my model will try to give me the response. So let me show you one example I prepared. So this is the example, guys. So here I'm using 3 images. So let me open all the images. So this is stored in the Google Cloud storage. Okay, you can see this is another image. So you can see this is one of the images, this is another image, and this is another image. So these 3 images actually I'm using here, and with the help of load image from URL, I'm loading both 3 images. Then first of all, I'm giving the prompt for 2 images. You can see these 2 images I'm giving the prompt, this one and this one. This one I'm not giving any kinds of prompt. Okay, you can see I've given city is equal to London, because you can see this is a London city and the landmark is a Big Ben. Okay, it's a Big Ben, so you can search on Google Big Ben, I think. Yeah, see, this is the Big Ben. Okay, so that's why I'm giving some prompting. That means I'm giving the label. Okay, now prompt 2, the second image I'm giving, this is the Paris city. City is equal to Paris, and landmark, you can see it's Eiffel Tower. Okay, you can see it's Eiffel Tower. And the third image, I'm not giving any kinds of prompt. Now let's try to see my model is able to generate the actual, let's say, prompt for that particular image or not. So here you can see I'm passing my image 1, prompt 1, image 2, prompt 2, and I'm only giving the image 3 here, not the prompt. Now I'm using the multimodal and generate content. Now let's try to see whether it is able to identify that image or not. See, these 2 actually I have given, it's fine. Now see, third one, city, Rome, landmark, Colosseum. Okay, so let me copy and let me try to verify. See, correct. It's the correct one. Okay, so beautifully my model is able to generate the response. So this is called actually few shot prompting. Now also let's try to see some video example. So what I will do, I'll download one video. So this is the URL of the video. I'll download this video. Let me download and let me show you here. So I think you remember Google has launched one phone actually called Pixel. Okay, you can see this is the Pixel. This is the Pixel advertisement. You can see this is the Pixel advertisement. Okay, so this video actually I have downloaded from the URL. Now I will give this video to my multimodal and I will give some prompt. Let me show you. So I already prepared one prompt. This is the prompt. Answer the following questions using the video only. What is the profession of the main person? What are the main features of the phone highlighted? Which city was this recorded in? Provide the answer in a JSON format. Now see, if I give this video and if I pass it to my multimodal, it should give me the response. See guys, I got the response. Now you can see the person name is Sheikha Shimada. Profession is a photographer. Brand is Google. Phone brand is Google. Model is Pixel 8. And you can see the features: video boost, night sight, city Tokyo, country Japan. Amazing. Okay, amazing actually response I got. Now you can use any kinds of video. You can do the caption generation. Got it? So that's how guys you can export different kinds of model in the model garden. It's not like only Google model. You can also, let's say, use Meta model as well. Let's say you want to use Llama model. Just simply click on the Llama and try to open this notebook. So they have already given all the code example and everything. Okay, only just you need to execute and you have to see how we can access the Llama model and all. Got it? So just try to explore guys. This is up to you because all the model I can't show you. So I have just given the demo like how we can access different kinds of foundation model. Now you will be exporting whatever model actually you need later on. Got it? Okay. And one thing guys, after implementing all the code, what you can do, you can download this notebook, and after that you can delete this instance. Okay, no need to keep on running, just try to delete the instance. Other way you can also stop the instance, but I will try to delete it. Okay, I'll just try to do the confirmation. So after some times actually you'll see that this notebook would be deleted. Okay, now see, this is deleted. So yes, this is the actually hands-on part of this Vertex AI. So in the next video, we'll try to see how we can do the setup, everything on our, let's say, local machine. That means how we can connect this Vertex AI with the local machine. That means we'll be coding everything in our VS Code. From the VS Code itself, we'll try to access the Vertex AI model. That means foundation model. Okay, so we'll try to access the model garden from the VS Code. So for this, whatever setup actually required, I'll tell you each and everything. With that guys, thank you so much for watching this video and I will see you next time.